I work for Herr Environmental, and the fields are rotated and they are planted with crops.
Guys, give them a chance.
I look at that field. I live on Inland Drive. I look at the 40 that's open, and the next 40 he's been spreading for 7 years, continuously. There's no rotation. That tractor sits up on that hill there. The trucks come up, they unload, and he spreads it. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong. You're wrong. We actually have a third-party farmer, not us, plant, and he was supposed to plant on April 12th. He thought it was going to be dry enough for April 12th. And our April 12th was the day we were supposed to stop. He wanted 5 days of drying before he planted.
Plant where?
On the field in question and the field to the west of it. Because we are not doing any spreading on the north side of Highway 18 because we rotate. We're on the south side of Highway 18. Our injector is parked on the north side because that's where our transfer tanks are. To fill our injector, we have to go over there and come over to the other side because we do inject below the surface. We don't.
So that tractor is going back and forth isn't doing anything?
The tractor that's going back and forth is going to the south side of the road.
No, it's going in the field.
As of April 12th, it isn't. No, because of the rotation of the crops.
So you just started that rotation?
The rotation.
The last 7 years it's been going continuously, all the time. No April, no nothing.
No, it has not.
I'm watching it.
That's fine because it has not. The farmer has records at Jefferson County of what he planted, and we were on the south side, came back to the north side. We have to do a crop rotation of them, so we are moving before the crops and after the crops. So you will see on years where we're on the field twice because we can get in there early before the crops and after the crops. But I want to talk about a couple other things that are sorely mistaken, and that's one of them. The representative in the back mentioned a $240,000 fine. That wasn't for the 3 tickets for the over-application. But I want to stress one thing. Over-application did not occur. Bad record keeping did occur. You're looking at the guy who made the mistake. The DNR mails us every January a report we have to fill out. January of 2010 for application year 2009, they never mailed it. As a matter of fact, they did mail it. I got it in August of that year, and I still have the envelope with the postmark on it. It's due on January 31st. I run a state conference for 3 days that I had to be in Stevens Point for, so I pulled off old forms off of the internet, filled them out using a new program, and I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I sent it in because it had to be in by the 31st. And several months later, here comes the DNR and a warden with a gun into our office saying, look at this paper. I looked at it. I could see the error. It was that obvious. It was such a major error. It was ridiculous. If you don't hear me say anything, because I know you don't, but if you don't hear me say anything, this isn't an over-application problem. It was a paperwork mistake on my end. And 60 bad records, 60 bad records. The DNR, when they came to us, because we have transfer tanks, because we empty into a tank and put into an injector that will inject underground so we don't have to field spread land apply at the surface like our competitors do. What we do is we inject. What the DNR did was made up, okay, we want you to do a thing that says what tank goes in what number tank, and when you take it out of there, we want another record. This is something nobody else has to do because they don't have transfer tanks. So when they say there's 60 forms with the problem, 60 forms because they made up something for us to do that's not in any code. We do it, and we brought that up to